Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Given here, back in the video. Today's episode, we are going to be attempting to build our first city in City Skylines 2. We're brand new to the game. We haven't played it much at all, to be honest. We started one city, we got to like a couple thousand people, and said, hey, let's go ahead and try to build St. Louis. So that's where we're at. Um, so what we're looking to do here, I just have Google Earth pulled up with St. Louis. We're looking to just, overall build the city in general. I've kind of gone through and tried to scope this out as much as I could before starting this, just to kind of give us a blueprint on where to start. And who knows? I mean, this is gonna be a lot of trial and error. I don't even know if this first city will be successful at all, but hey, we're gonna give it a shot. So just kind of scoping this out, we do have the Mississippi River here that kind of runs. Just kind of zoom out a little of St. Louis. We have the Mississippi River that runs through the central part of it. We kind of zoom in. You'll kind of see that we have some industrial here on the side of the Mississippi River. And we also have, zooming in a little bit more, let's see if I can find it, this railroad. And I believe it expands into like a depot up here. So that would be something that we want to add. You can see there's 6 or 7 different tracks there. So we have some industrial that runs along the river, and I believe most of the commercial, just kind of looking at this at a high level, runs along this Interstate 64 here. So if we zoom out a little bit more again, you can kind of see the residential is going to be these green squares, and I believe the commercial here is sort of where it kind of lightens up a little bit more on the map. We do have a couple airports as well. We got an airport down here, downtown airport, and I believe there's one up north here as well. International airport. I'm not really sure what's up here. It looks like residential and maybe... I'm not sure what this is, to be honest, guys. It looks like some sort of farm agriculture. I don't know. I don't even know if this is actually even still technically St. Louis. Let me see. Granite City. I think it is. I think it's all... Yeah, East St. Louis. So I don't know. We'll have to kind of map some of this out. We'll probably build a little bit of this as well. Definitely not going to extend over here. So yeah, industrial, residential, commercial. Yeah, and we'll just kind of go from there, to be honest. I'm really not... I don't have like a great concrete plan in place, but that's kind of where I'm starting with this. So... we'll go back into our game here, and what I want to do to start out is I want to find all three. I want to find an overlap between industrial, commercial, and residential, and it also kind of has to match our starting tile here. So we have this river that's kind of running north to south, and of course that doesn't match perfectly to this. You see we have a bend that comes up here to the left-hand side. We don't have this. Ours just like literally runs north to south the entire way. So it's not going to be 1-to-1, but we're going to get as close as we possibly can. But yeah, so like I was saying, we want that overlap. So what I think I'm going to do is start out right here on this block, kind of running down the river here. We have some industrial here. We have some residential here, and then our commercial here. So we kind of have the overlap, kind of think of like a Venn diagram of the three. That's what I'm going to try to start building out first, and I'm going to kind of build this Interstate 70 here. This Highway 70 comes right over the water here, and then it extends out into 44. And then this is like a huge industrial sort of commercial hub here that we'll try to build here in just a bit. So we'll probably buy a tile down here later. So anyways, it's a lot of yapping for now, but just to kind of give you a quick overview of what we're looking at here. And again, this is not going to be like perfectly 1-to-1. We're going to get this as close as we possibly can. We're kind of stuck with what the game gives us in terms of maps. I think there's mods and stuff you can do for this game, but I don't know anything about that. So we're going to try to keep this, again, as close to 1-to-1 as possible, but, it's our first city ever in the game, so going to do our best here. So yeah, first thing I'm going to do is I just want to kind of highlight an area that I want to build. So we're going to use this path or polygon tool here, and we want some of this commercial in it as well. So let's just kind of go, we're not going to worry about this side of the river too much right now. And we're just going to kind of go with something like that. And we'll just kind of assume that this is our zone. We kind of zoom out and we can kind of see it's a decent piece of the pie here. And even then, yeah, that's not perfect. We might want to move this down a little, to be honest, so that we can get some of this commercial in here. Let's do something like this. All right, so we got some commercial, we got some residential, we got some industrial. Let's just kind of start with that. So first thing I'm going to do here is try to build out the road system. So I can see that we have this big interstate that runs through here, 70 into 44. It goes across the water. So let's try to build that first. And like I said, this is not going to be pretty. We're just going to do the best we can here. Okay, so it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, a 4-lane. Let's just say 2 4 lanes that run kind of side by side. And that's going to be 4-lane 2-way. I don't think that's what we want. I think we want a 4-lane 1-way highway. And we're going to raise this up a little as well because it looks like there's roads. Actually, I don't know if this is raised or not. It looks like there's something that goes above it, a little bridge here. So I think that this entire highway is right on the ground and they build bridges over it. So we'll try to stick with that. Use our curve tool here and let's just kind of build this highway. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty straight across and has a slight bend here towards the end. So I will just do that. And let's do it right here. Give it that slight sort of bend. And then let's do the other way as well. Try to start right next to it. And we'll just kind of zoom in here and try to get this as snug as we possibly can. Yeah, not beautiful, but we'll work with it for now. I personally would like it to be an elevated highway, but that's not how it is, so that's fine. And then we'll also, let's continue it. Looks like right before this sort of small bend here happens, it continues over the water. And it looks like it kind of elevates up. It has to, right? So I'm not really sure how to do that. I know that you can elevate here. It's telling me invalid shape. So, I don't know. We might mess with that later. I really don't know how we could do that. But yeah, that's fine for now. And let's build. We want some of our main access roads. So it looks like this is sort of a main road that kind of runs through this residential area. So we'll try to mimic this, and it kind of connects. Looks like there's an off ramp here on each side. So let's try to build that off ramp right quick. Go highway. We'll go 1 way. Go back to ground level. Yeah, I think this is a fair spot to kind of come off of. And how does this look? Okay, just something like that. And then we have, that's an off ramp. And then it looks like we have some sort of on ramp somehow. We'll just kind of add, let's just add an on ramp here. I don't really know. It'll be fine for now. Okay, so we got a way to get on and off. I really don't like the looks of this. It looks terrible. 1 way, boo, boo, boo. It's telling me invalid shape. Yeah, okay. I think that looks a little bit better. Okay, so you can get on and off, and there's this big access road kind of here to the left. And it looks like that probably will connect us. Trying to figure out how we will connect to our commercial district. Oh, here we go. It's probably this road. And this road Okay, so it's this road that we need to replicate here to get to commercial. Mm. Okay, so we're gonna have to make our on-ramps actually be like a little bit further up so that we have room for commercial. Let's do that, and let's just demolish these. And so that comes off, and then we got a big intersection here. I'm not really sure the best way to do intersections in this game. It looks like this is a 1, 2, 3, 4 laner. So a medium 4 lane. And it looks like it's just stoplights here when you get off. It runs this way and this way. And it goes above the highway, so we'll have to figure that out. So we could do something like this. And then clearance is still too low. Let's go to 20. We'll go back to ground and kind of level this out. And then I believe it's kind of running more this way, isn't it? I'm kind of doing it. Yeah, let's redo this. It's kind of running more down and diagonal. So we'll do something. I think it would automatically go over that, but I guess not. Let's do that. Then we'll go up to 20 again. Boom, boom. Boom, down to 0. And we'll just stick with that. And then it looks like this continues down into the commercial district. Just give it a little bend here. It's not liking this. Just do that to give us a little wiggle room here. The commercial district is kind of down almost slightly diagonally here. So let's go kind of do that curvature there of the road. And, you know, we'll just say like from here down can be our commercial. So we have that. And then this road goes kind of this way. And then this road goes... We went over... Did we go over? We didn't really do that perfectly, but whatever. Be good enough. And then this road kind of goes... looks like a two-way that goes north and south here. Off of this. Or two-lane road, excuse me. How does that look? It kind of bends to the left, and it just kind of runs parallel, it looks like. Something like that, right? Then it almost looked like, to me, it just kind of hugged the road here. So we'll just kind of continue it. Let's do that for now. So yeah, this is kind of what we have so far. I want to look at this connection here as well, getting off and on the interstate. Where are we at? We're down here. Okay. We'll just connect this. I'm not going to worry about this too much. Just do like a... Could we just like one-way it? Yeah, just do something like that. I don't know if I like this either, but we'll stick with it for now. Okay, now I want to figure out... You know, obviously here it's just like a ton of little small connecting roads to this one. And I know we have small roads, a 2-lane. I think most of these would be considered alleys though, right? Let's see what that looks like. Can you zone around alleys? Let's just do that and just see what happens. Yes, so we can zone around alleys. That's probably what we'll end up doing. Oh, we're not going to worry about that yet, though. Let's figure out this access road here. This will probably come out, but we'll see. I mean, we might have to keep this highway for now. Oh, maybe what we do... This could actually work out somewhat in our favor. We just connect here. But we have to purchase this first. I think we have to keep this highway for now until we purchase this. Yeah, I mean, we literally have to. We can't delete it. So yeah, that'll just kind of integrate into our residential. And I want to create this street here. So there is a street, another 4-laner. Kind of connects into, where were we? Right here. And it just kind of almost makes like a little pocket here. So we'll go off that. And then we'll kind of do a hard curve here. And then it looks like it splits into 2 twos, which is pretty much what we have now. Whoops. So we can let's just keep this and continue it. It'd be fine. It kind of runs diagonally. So I kind of want to keep that going. Something like that. And then let's just delete that for now. And we'll keep this connection. And then it actually splits into like 2s. So we'll go like a 2-lane road that kind of comes off of this. And just kind of continues into the abyss here. And then we can connect, I believe, now with just like alleys. We kind of have this. Hold on. Oh man, I deleted our thing here. I think we were something like rocking something like this, weren't we? Okay. So this breaks off to the left, this highway. Just kind of what we have here. So I think we're good. We do have another street that comes here towards the back end, but we can't. We don't have room for that yet. So let's just go. Let's go back with alleys. I think we can start putting in alleys now. And I guess we can always change this, right? Obviously, these alleys here are not going to be perfect, but going to do the best that we can do. Try to connect that back up. And we'll get some more alleys in here. We'll also have to figure out like power and stuff, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Okay, we'll do this. Connect there. It's not going to let's connect there, is it? Okay, it looks like we have one-ways here. I'm not going to like that. So let's just continue out our 2-way. Or excuse me, our 4-lane. And then we'll put a 1-way just kind of connecting in to that somehow. Something like that. Yeah, let's continue some alleys here. I don't want too many intersections, to be honest. Just kind of curve that back around. Make an interesting little shape there. Connect some stuff. It's pretty much all fine. Okay, so this is residential. I guess we could connect. We could do a little something here as well. Add some curvature there. I don't like that. And we'll sync everything up like that. Just send another road through here, I guess. Yeah, I mean, not the most beautiful thing, but it's kind of how it's laid out. It's just kind of like random roads. And we'll put in a couple alleys here. All right, kind of going crazy, but I think that's all decent. Okay, so we got residential figured out. Let's go over to industrial. We have this main road here, right here, running through. And I think we just alley off of that, to be honest. Yeah, that'd be fine for now. Just going to try to follow the curvature of our water line here. We'll do a little something different, you know. We'll just kind of I don't like that bend. Do something like that, and then we'll just run some alleys through here. Okay, nice. And then all of this is commercial, so we're just going to be able to, like, start it. So more alleys kind of coming off. I mean, there's no great way to do this. Try to connect there with a nice little bend. We'll just bring it all around here. Let's do something like this. We'll connect to that intersection. We'll just leave it like that for now. Okay, that's kind of what we're going to start with, I think, for now. So let's figure out... I don't know how to... I know you can build a transformer station to bring power in. I know you have to, like, pay for it. Oh, all that's out of bounds. We might just end up putting it here and delete these roads. And we'll just connect with a power line across. Something like that. Okay, and then water. I mean, I don't know. Let's just build it up here at the top. Gotta figure out what all these things are, too. I know there's something for wind direction. I'd like to figure that out. I know it's one of these down here. Land value, company... noise. Okay, air pollution. So that's actually good if we build our industrial here. It's going to take that air pollution that way away from our residential. So thank goodness that kind of works out. Yeah, so I think we're good there. So let's go ahead. We'll want to dump our sewage probably... Actually, let's figure out water first. Just do a water pumping station here. And if we can just run a road to it, we should be fine. Okay, happy with that. I know that this is not... Let me zoom out a little. Yeah, I know that this little water area is not technically in St. Louis, but we're going to stick with it. This is something I've not figured out before, is how do you... Are we importing right now? I might have to just build a power station. Like, is... Availability. Production 0. I'm assuming it's, like, automatically pulling this in. I don't have to, like, make, like, a contract or something, but... Cool. We'll probably want to connect. We'll definitely want to connect this highway. Like here and here. We'll do that here in a bit. Are we good to zone? Let's zone. Let's just start with everything pretty much low. We want all this here. This corner as commercial, I believe. Let me just go back to the picture. There is, what is this? Shrine, yada, yada, yada. Looks like housing and apartments. So I think this is all going to be... Probably should have paused the game. Yeah, so let's go. Let's continue zoning here. We're just going to do low for now. We'll come back and rezone later, I guess. Kind of paint all that. Okay, we're happy there. All this is going to be industrial, which looks like a lot. I'm being honest, but it is what it is. Okay, we'll stick with that. And then let's go low density business. Pretty close. We can go back and rezone if we need to. All right, nice. It looks like things are going up. We have some red here. What is this? Oh, sewage. Let's pause again. Gotta have a place for the turds to come out. Sewage outlet. I mean, I want to put it as low as possible. Connect that with an alley. Beautiful. Okay. So I, at some point, would like to look at my import on electricity, seeing what that's costing us. Taxation, services, electricity, import right here, 3,000. Okay, we'll figure that out. Yeah, it looks like the city's going up though. Kind of speed it up a little. Be interesting to see kind of how some of the stuff turns out. Looks like there's a big demand for high residential and medium as well. So yeah, let's add a little of that. Just kind of sprinkle it in. Doing some high density as well. I mean, probably really everything along this main highway should be higher medium. All right, we'll speed up. Okay, another thing I want to do as well, kind of slow the game down, is I want to get... I want more on-ramps. Excuse me, I want more on-ramps here. So people can actually, like, use the highway between there and there. Do something like that. And at some point, we'll buy these other tiles here and connect all this. And at some point, we gotta start making money, too. We are in the red. Let's see what we got going up here. I believe this was all commercial zone, right? Yeah. See where the traffic is building up. That's another thing, too, that would probably be difficult with building realistic cities like this is... I don't know if that will match... Wait, is that right? All right, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. If I'm wanting this to be realistic, I don't know if I should have high-rise buildings in places where there's not high-rise buildings, right? Even if the game demands it. Yeah, like there's high-rise there. Okay, hold on. No, there is some high-rise here. This is actually a better view, like this. Okay. Oh, this is the arch here. Yeah, this is a little bit better view. So all this down here is high density. So that's going to be the bottom down here. So let's rezone. Let's just start from here. Like everything down will be high-ish density. Or like a mix. Let's throw in some high density business. Let's throw in some high density housing. Kind of live with that for now. We'll have to figure out the train system as well at some point. That will come later, though. I'm not even going to worry about that right now. In order for the train system to work, we're going to have, like, a lot of this built out. Okay, so we do have people wanting things like healthcare and whatnot. So we're probably going to have to look at that soon. Okay, people are wanting office as well. So let's just kind of sprinkle a little of that in. There's a big building going up there, dude. Okay. So how big is our city? 289. I mean, we're about done with this challenge, boys. Oh, we're making money. Let's go. All right. Are people even using our highway? There's only 200 people, so I guess not. Oh, major traffic issues. I mean, we could put in a roundabout. Put in a roundabout there, see if that helps. Oh my lord, look at this. What are we doing, folks? Let's see if that cleans itself up. Oh, I thought that was this intersection. This is way up here though. Oh, this is where everybody's coming in. Interesting. We might have to, I mean, we're going to have to bend some rules, I think, at some point. Like, this is going to have to go... We're going to have to expand this for sure. This is just going to have to be able to handle more traffic. This might have to go to, like, a... Yeah, we're going to have to expand this to a large road. Yeah, that should help. Yeah, okay. We're rolling now. Decently happy with this so far. This is all zoned, but nobody's building on it yet. Can't find enough employees. Okay, I think we need a link here onto our highway. This is where a lot of people come in. So let's go one way. We need to be able to go over this. Let's go with a medium. Nah, let's go with the big one. Let's go with the 6-lane. It's not letting me go over the highway though, which is annoying. Where's my elevation tool? Oh, here we go. Okay. We're gonna have to go over this. Dang, I thought we had it there, man. Okay, let's delete this. I mean, maybe we have to demolish this stuff. I really don't know. Is there not a way to dezone? Oh, yeah, like that. I think. Did that dezone that? And then now you demolish? We'll zone it back. I'm just trying to, trying to fix this. We have to get these people onto our highway. And I would like to, be able to build a bridge over it, too. Oh, we can do it right here. No, it's not going to do it. Oh, dude, what the heck is that? It's trash. It's not what we wanted. How do we... Okay, I think you start here at 0. And then now we go up. Okay, that's how it works. It's going to allow me to do that. Let me go down to 10. What the heck is overlapping? This stupid thing is overlapping. Pause, delete. We have to dezone this as well. And then now we'll go over... Let's see if we can do this. Boom, baby. Let's go right across from here. It's still not really what I want, though. It might work. Okay, we're over. And then I think what I want to do is go one way. Start at 0 here. Up to 10. Do that. And we'll start at 10. Go down to 0. Now we're going to have to delete more stuff. Sorry, people. It's for the greater good. What the heck did we do there? Oh, it's a Z. Okay. I think I know what I did wrong. I think it's just this, yeah. So, yeah, that's looking somewhat better. And then now we just got to make some connections here. Let's get this 6-laner down on the ground. That looks silly. That just runs into an alley. I don't know if I like that. Here's what we'll do. Just kind of do something like this. What is this? I think it's just the lighting that makes it look like there's a... I don't know, man. Looks like there's a weird bump there, but we'll go with it. Okay. Let's get some basic services in here. And let's see. There's probably not going to be... There's a police station in there. Okay, there's a police station kind of down here. So we'll try to match that as best we can. Build a police station. Let's build a police station there. There's a fire station right next to it. So we'll build a fire station down here. And then let's see if there's like a... There's no medical. No hospital either. Oh, we're just going to have to put one in. Okay, we got some basic services in now. There's a demand for low density residential, but... Oh yeah, we need to connect all this back up again too. Some alleys. Okay, we'll rezone this again with some low density residential. Okay, not too bad. Draw our little box again. Again, this is what we're trying to kind of build here right now, is this little box. Which, to be honest, like, this box probably comes up. We're probably like... We're like here, I would say. It'd be a good way to look at it. Let's look at this. We need a bridge that runs across here somewhere. It's right before the bend. So we'll have to have a... I kind of think the bridge should go like here. And this is all area that we can utilize as well. Even though I really didn't want to build on it yet. Man, a lot of this is just wasted space though over here. It's like nothing here. I'm just gonna, I think I'm just gonna, if there's nothing there, I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, looks like that's all holding up decently well. We do have people on our highway, thank goodness, finally. Okay, we do have another issue. Minor issue. We want people to be able to get on here. Then we want them to be able to get off here as well. Okay, so people can get on and off there. Industrial looking rough. Oh, they're complaining about workers because we don't have enough residential to support it all. What loans do we have? Oh, we don't have any loans? So if we're going to expand this, like we have more businesses than we do population to support it. So we're going to have to go this way. I think the move now is to maybe buy another plot of land. Remember how to do that really quick. I can't remember it. Is it this button? Yeah. So if we go here, we can go straight residential because all this is just residential. But the problem a little bit is this highway. Let's look at this for a second. We could buy this and connect. We have to have this highway for people to come in. And I really don't want to expand my city into this highway like this. What's it cost to purchase? Oh, literally nothing. The upkeep's 25K a month, though. That's significant. But I think we can... I think we make that back pretty easily. Just by zoning it, right? I'm thinking about buying this whole strip here. What if we bought this strip and just ran the roads into our existing roads here and ignored the highway? I think we have to, man. 71K a month. We're about to be in the red. Yep. Okay, let's pause here and like just chill for a second. So we got this main road we're wanting to kind of continue. Is this not zoned? It's not. Let's kind of continue that. So let's continue this highway out, this medium 4-lane. All that is zone worthy. And then we can just alley off of this. Okay, we'll continue that. We'll continue just kind of alley behind this. And run something like that. Yeah, that's kind of how these run as well. Very similar. And then let's run an alley kind of diagonally through here as well. Do we like that? Yeah, sure. That's fine. Then now let's go zone. Pretty much all this. Right now, the imported power I think is fine. I just have a feeling that's going to get very expensive pretty soon. Nice. The sewers are backing up. What? We have capacity on our sewers? Oh, wait. Usage, we're only at 8%. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that too much. Dang, dude, this looks so jank. Let's see if we can do that a little better. Is that the 4-way? Or the 4-lane? Yeah, it looks better. I'm surprised we don't need a roundabout here, to be honest. This traffic's about to get crazy, I feel like. People talk about running out of water? Okay. That's another thing we need is education. Let me type in school. Okay, so there's a school right here off our highway. So let's put a school right here with the residential. Kind of slap it in there. We could put in incineration. 3,000 tons a month. Oh, dang. That thing is huge. Holy crap. So just drop it right here at this incineration plant. Oh my gosh, it's still not enough room. That is wild. Oh no, we got to de-zone. Okay, let's see if we can get in now. And then we can just build an alley up to it. Not super realistic. I mean, I don't know. Like, to be honest, like, I don't know what all these businesses are. There could be an incineration plant here. I really don't know. Something for garbage here, but that's what we're going to roll with right now. Oh, does an alley not count as a road? Oh, we just have to unpause it. It's saying it doesn't have sewage. Drain all the wastewater being produced. Okay, let's think about this. Not enough water. Just build a road across the backside here. Oh, is this your access point here? Does the road need to go here? Just replace this road, I guess. If this doesn't work, I have no clue, dude. We have a road all the way around this thing. There we go. Well. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, fire over there. Jeez, my goodness. What happened to our music, by the way? Oh, it's because I muted it. Oh, waiting for a hearse. We got dead people now? Golly, bro. What is that under? Garbage, education, healthcare, and death care. Okay. Let's put in a small cemetery. Okay, we have a big demand for medium residential. Let's go back to our map here. What is this? This is a... Looks like a... What the heck would you say that is? Some sort of business. There's a huge parking garage. I mean, I would say it's maybe apartments. Gotta be apartments, right? Okay. Just want to make sure it wasn't anything like specific we needed to put in. Okay, we got a couple big roads running here and here. This will change at some point. Yeah, we'll just continue these medium roads, because these will continue throughout the city, I believe. And then let's connect this with alleys. Let's kind of do something like this. We'll run one this way. And we'll just kind of split the difference here between the medium residential and a low residential. And then we'll low residential this. Yeah, that looks fine. The noise pollution. Yeah, I mean, you built by a highway, bud. What to tell you there. How's our interstate looking, man? Jeez. It was loneliest interstate. There's pretty much no point in taking it, though. Yet. There's some people taking it. It's not too bad. Oh, there's no way to get on it, though, until here. Yeah, like, none of these people can get on it. Let's do that, and then a way to get off. I don't know if I did this right. Yeah, definitely didn't. We want to go highway one way. Yeah, we're going to do this. All right, so people can get on and off of there. And then let's also add access points here. So people may want to get off. And people may want to get on. Okay, I mean, it ain't pretty, but it's going to have to work. I don't know why I did it this way. We should just do it like this. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so let's look at this. Kind of zoom in a little. And kind of come down. Kind of similar, right? Yeah, we'll take it. Okay, well, I mean, I think this is a pretty good stopping point. Obviously, there's a lot that's going to have to... We got a lot of... I don't know what's going to happen here with that. Hopefully that doesn't hit us. I don't know what's going to happen. Like in terms of expansion, like which way we're going to go. Like, obviously, we're continuing here. We're going to have to link... We're probably going to link our highway here with this. We have to purchase these 2 tiles. And then we're going to have to purchase tiles down here to link to here. So if I remember that next video, we'll focus on like getting these tiles down here and like getting rid of this, like trying to make everything flow. Because again, what we're trying to do... Actually, let's look at this really quick. If it would... We want these interstates to be somewhat realistic. So right now, kind of zoom out a little. We kind of have this. That's really all we have. And the interstate needs to go to the left. And right now our interstate's going that way. I don't know enough about this game yet. I think you like in the older city builders, it's like SimCity 2000, you could like make new links. I would assume it's the same thing in this game. Like I can make a link going this direction. Because there is no interstate that runs the way that this is running. Let's look at this a little bit more. There's this interstate here that goes this way. I don't know. I think we're just going to have to piece this together as we expand out. But we definitely want to, going back to what I was just talking about, we want to link this interstate up with this. And we want to have traffic flowing in here and out here. We kind of want to build that sort of curvature into that. And then we want to wrap it. We kind of want to wrap and tuck it underneath and go directly left with 64 here. And we kind of want to make this circle, I think, first. So we want to take this interstate and expand left. Just kind of wrap left. Then from this point, wrap, tuck underneath and wrap left. And kind of start building that out. And then maybe that's where we link up over here to bring new people into our city from this direction. So, and then we can just get rid of all this. Or just like rebend it somehow. Not too worried about it though. But yeah, boys, that's the end of this one. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.